How's it going, everybody? Today's video is going to be about how to mix Masterblend Fertilizer for vegetative growth and for flowering stages. This video is for the people that are having issues when flowering stages occur in our garden when it comes to peppers, right? There is no information on the web on what's the mix for flowering stages, because there is a different mix when it comes to flowering. Because if not, you guys are going to start experiencing, or you guys are experiencing, hey, why am I have a lot of flowers falling? Why isn't there no peppers? Because you know what, there's a lot of misleading information on the web today, guys. I mean, I was in your shoes last year. Like I said, there was a lot of trial and error. I was contacting all kinds of people, hey, what's the recipe? And you know what, they didn't even have the answers to that. So I'm going to share with you today those little secrets, those little tips that everybody wants to hide. So like I said, this channel is to encourage you guys to keep growing, not to be discouraged. And today I'm gonna bring some light upon all of us that are having those issues. Okay, so let's get right to it. Now I'm going to show you what I use for my mix for 25 gallons, but I will give you the recipe for a 1 gallon mix. And alright guys, so we have Masterblend over here. We have 5 pounds of it. And 5 pounds, guys, probably doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually goes a long way. As I mix this every other day, and it lasts me about a whole year. Okay guys? And this doesn't have to be a special air seal tight container. This is a 99-cent store container that I bought. Okay? Yeah, I know, duct tape. Yeah, it's just at the moment when I was making this container. Okay guys, please excuse me for that. You're also going to need calcium nitrate. I got 5 pounds of it. Very affordable fertilizer, guys. Like I said, you don't have to go buy bottles of nutrients and spend every week or every 2 weeks, because that could get very expensive. This is a one-time buy for an entire year. And if you guys are doing 1 gallon at a time, it'll last you forever. I'll tell you that much. Okay, guys? So calcium nitrate, 5 pounds. You're also going to need Epsom salt. Get the unscented one, you guys. Just regular, plain Epsom salt, okay? Because there's that lavender one. Don't get none of that. Just look at the CVS box. Okay, guys? You're also going to need a funnel to put the fertilizer inside the 1 gallon container. I use that heavy duty one since I mix every other day, guys. You guys can do it in a milk gallon, you know, but I choose to do it in a heavy duty one from this pH down, General Hydroponics. And you know, you guys are probably wondering, what do I mean by breaking the rules for hydroponics? I'll get to that, okay guys? So stick around, I'll get to that. You're also going to need 3 cups. My other clear cup broke, so I'm using a blue one. 1 tablespoon mixing spoon. Okay. So and also, most important is a good weight scale, guys. I'm using an Etekcity one, right? This one's awesome. Really awesome, guys. It has the ounces, it measures milliliters, pounds, and grams. Okay guys, I can zero out. Alright, so I'm going to link you guys the description. I'm going to put a link down on my description to Amazon, so it'll take you straight to this product so you guys can purchase it. Okay guys, like I said, this is a really awesome scale. Really thin. To me it's an elegant, you know, it has like a stainless steel finish, you know, it's really nice and accurate, you guys. Really accurate. Okay, well, let's get to it. So we're going to zero out. We're going to get Masterblend Fertilizer. Now, for my recipe, I do 60 grams, 20 grams of 60 grams of Masterblend, 20 grams of calcium nitrate, and 30 grams of Epsom salt. And I'll tell you why. So let's do 60 grams. Okay. So I do this every other day, guys. Every other day I'm doing this. Kind of pain in the neck because you know it's we have a busy schedule here, so but it's worth it, guys, just to see the results. Okay, got 60 grams right there. we're gonna mix up calcium nitrate, guys. Let me clean this off real fast. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna use 20 grams of calcium nitrate. That's 22 grams, so let's take out a little bit. Alright, that's 20 grams of calcium nitrate. Now for the Epsom salt. Zero this out. $30 grams of Epsom salt, guys. Oh, kind of overdid it right there, guys. So let's take some out. Okay. So it's 30 grams of Epsom salt, guys. That's pretty much it, guys. That's my mix. So let me tell you why I do 20 grams instead of 60 grams of Epsom salt. Of calcium nitrate. Because the recipe for vegetative growth, guys, pay attention. 60 grams Masterblend, 60 grams calcium nitrate, and 30 grams Epsom salt. That's for vegetative growth. Alright, guys, you guys are going to have plants that are going to grow super massive and real fast. But when the flowering stages come around, when it's ready to start budding out flowers and start popping out peppers, you will not have any peppers stick. I will guarantee you, you guys are going to still experience those flowers to fall, and you guys won't have any peppers. So here's the secret, guys. Since there's so much nitrate, since there's so much nitrogen in that mix, flowers don't like that much nitrogen. That's only for vegetative, but when it comes to flowering stages, that nitrogen level that's really that high, 60 grams, your plants are gonna take, that's too much nitrogen, guys. It's just gonna keep growing instead of flowering and fruiting. So you gotta cut down on your calcium nitrate by, I would say, 1/4 of a strength. Once you do that, I will guarantee you that your peppers are gonna start sticking, that those flowers will not fall anymore, and that you will have one productive, prolific plant, guys. I will guarantee you that. And if I'm wrong, man, I guess I'll send you my plants. I don't know. I'll send you a whole 10 pounds of peppers, whatever I have, guys. Anyways, like I said, I will guarantee you that this mix will work. I will guarantee you. So why is it 60 grams and 6? Why so much? Well, because I have a 25-gallon reservoir. Now, the recipe that is recommended for 5 gallons for vegetative growth is 12 grams of Masterblend, 12 grams of calcium nitrate, and 6 grams of Epsom salt. Now, you multiply that by 5, since it's 5 gallons, that's 25 gallons. 12 times 5 is 60 grams, right? And then 6 times 5 is 30 grams. Anyways, so you guys get the point. I multiply all that because it's 5 gallons. That's 25 gallons, guys. I'm making it as simple as possible. And now if you guys are doing 1 gallon mixes, my recommendation, let me get my notes here, guys. I haven't done 1 gallon mix in a while. For Masterblend, it'll be 2.4 grams, right, of Masterblend, 2.4 grams of calcium nitrate, and 1.2 grams of Epsom salt for 1 gallon for vegetative growth. Now, all you have to do, guys, with that mix, if you guys are doing 1 gallon mixes and you guys are in flowering stages, just cut back on calcium nitrate to about 1/4 of a strength, which is pretty much 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, now for easy, if you guys cannot for some reason get your hands on a scale, just do it simple, guys. 1 teaspoon of Masterblend, 1 teaspoon of calcium nitrate, and 1/4 teaspoon of Epsom salt. Now, like I said, if you guys are in flowering stages, 1/4 teaspoon of calcium nitrate. That's it, guys. You know, I don't recommend it that way. I recommend you guys use a scale because it's accurate and you guys will have a good mix. But I'm just you know, I was in your footsteps at 1.2 where I didn't have a scale. So, all right, guys, I'm just passing you on some tips. So follow, if you guys want to follow, go for it. Use that mix. So let's get right to it. Okay, guys, here's my master blend. You guys have to do this step by step because it's very critical. You don't mix all of these together at once. I repeat, do not mix all of these at once. Okay, guys, do not. It has to be one by one. So here's my master blend. It's going in. Yes, it's a little dusty, guys. Okay. Let me get my cap over here. And start shaking. I like using a 1 gallon, and yes, you guys can mix everything, a very concentrated mix in 1 gallon, and then put it into your 25 gallons. So just so you guys can know that you guys don't have to go out there and mix 25 gallons and stir it all around. No, shake it all up in 1 gallon. Okay, guys, shake it up real good. Shake it up real good, guys. Okay, let it sit for a while. What I like to do is get a napkin and just clean up my funnel. Whatever residue is, you know, left in this funnel of master blend, I clean it out. Okay. Okay, that's clean. Give it another shake. Like I said, just mix it one by one. Now, if you guys are buying 3-part mixes that are all mixed in one bay, do not use it. All that stuff is not gonna it's not gonna create a good bond. You guys are gonna have ingredients. You guys are gonna have all that stuff in the bottom of your mixes after you're done mixing. So that's not a good mix. All that food that is potentially available to your plant is not anymore because we just mixed all of them at once. So, like I said, mix it. That's a pretty good mix right there, guys. So now let's put the funnel back on, guys. Let's get the calcium nitrate, 20 grams. Okay. This part is very critical. Since they're not in powderized, they're like in little pebbles or something. You know, you gotta make sure that you mix that up real good and that it bonds together with your master blend. Okay, guys. Like I said, this hydroponics has not. I will repeat, has not put a dent on my wallet, guys. I mean, it's very affordable, guys. I mean, right here, master blend, $12.20, guys. Calcium nitrate, $10, and this is for 5 pounds each. Okay, guys. You guys are gonna just be paying for shipping, which is, I don't know. I think it was another $15 or $14, depending where you stay at. Okay, guys. So, like I said, it's very affordable, guys. Let's give this another shake. Make sure it's all mixed in together. Now, I don't have purified water. I don't use none of that stuff. I mean, this is tap water. But what I do every time that I mix a new batch into my 25-gallon reservoir, I fill this up again with water, tap water, and I just let it sit for about a day or so. About 2 days it's sitting. So it's dechlorinating, guys. Okay. So since it's only 20 grams, guys, it ain't much. I will guarantee you that everything just stuck together and all bonded together, so you don't have anything in the bottom. Okay. So now it's time for the Epsom salt. Okay, that's 30 grams of Epsom salt, guys. Now we give that a good shake. Let me move this stuff, guys. Move my scale. Put these cups together. Move them out to the side. So, again, guys, the secret. Well, not a secret. I don't want to say. Well, the reason why I say a secret is because nobody wants to say anything. or maybe they just don't know. But I'm telling you right now, for flowering stages, for you guys not to have any flowers fall and to have a successful garden and prolific garden, right, for growing season, is the key to this video is to reduce calcium nitrate to a quarter strength, guys. Your master blend stays the same, 60 grams, or the 12 grams for 5 gallons, and all that stays the same. It's just your calcium nitrate has to be reduced during flowering stages, guys. I'll repeat that again. During flowering stages, you cut back on calcium nitrate by a quarter strength. Okay, for vegetative growth, you go with for me, for 25 gallons, 60 grams of master blend, 60 grams of calcium nitrate, and 30 grams of Epsom salt. Everything stays the same. But again, I have to repeat myself because, you know, I just want to make sure that this message gets out there and that you guys have an awesome growing season. So calcium nitrate, bring down that nitrogen level, because that's what it is, bringing down that nitrogen level by a quarter of a strength. Trust me, it's plenty of food for your plants. Okay? So pretty much that's it. We're done with our mix. So now you guys are wondering, now we're done with our fertilizer mix. I'll just go dump this out on my 25-gallon reservoir tank. And let me tell you something, why I say breaking the rules to hydroponics. Okay, I know that I've always told everybody, oh, you guys have to have a pH meter, you guys have to have a PPM meter, this and that. Oh, you guys gotta buy pH down when you're using Masterblend, or pH up, whatever it is in your case. You know, I don't know how hard your water is, but my water comes out to like a 7.0, the tap water, when you measure on the pH meter. So when this is mixed into my reservoirs out there, my pH level drops back down to 6.0 or 5.9, around that range. So why I say it's breaking the rules to hydroponics. Okay, I used to use pH down all the time, guys. Okay, I always had to adjust my pH level. You know, I thought, oh, it has to be done because my plants are not going to uptake food. That is incorrect, guys. That is wrong. This is going to save you money and time, okay? Because this is my experiment that I did this 2016 growing season, guys, and I'm still growing strong out there. It's still growing beautiful outside, okay, guys? I have not adjusted my pH level whatsoever. I'll repeat that, guys. I have not adjusted or worried about my pH or my ppms. Now, when you guys are saying ppms, what is that? That's parts per million. That's the food level that's within your nutrients, how concentrated it is, right? So here's the key to making sure everything is always under control and everything doesn't get concentrated, because in time, when you have your nutrients sitting in the same body of water, your nutrients gets concentrated. It gets acidic for your plants. It becomes bad for your plants, and you'll start noticing diseases, and your plants they die. You know, I don't want to say die, but they're not healthy anymore, guys. It's because of that simple fact, is that it gets concentrated. Okay, this is the key, and this is what you have to do. Now, if you're growing DWC, RDWC, if you're growing in crop heat method, if you're growing an ebb and flow setup, whatever hydroponic setup you have going on, if you guys do not have a fresh water reservoir tank, or if you guys are not topping off your nutrients reservoir with water, plain tap water, or just plain water, your nutrients will get concentrated. I will guarantee you that it will get concentrated, guys, and that's where your ppms are going to rise. But me, since I'm a busy guy, I don't have that much time to be worrying about that. So you know what? I let my garden do its thing, and all I have to do is make sure that I mix a gallon of my nutrients every other day, and I top off my water reservoir tank. If you guys watch my other video, I do have a video on my reservoir tank explaining my water reservoir tank that's supplying my nutrient reservoir tank. The purpose of that is just it keeps a balance with my nutrients and making sure that my nutrients don't get so concentrated, so it pretty much dilutes it, guys. So since I know how much my plants are eating every day, they drink up all of this. It's like maybe an 1100 or 1000 ppm mix, and they will chug all of this up in one day, guys. About a day and a half until I get them on the second day. And since I know my plants in my garden, I know how much they eat. So will you guys. So since I know, I don't use my pH pen or my ppm meters anymore, guys. I have not for the past 3 months now, and I have not used pH down, guys. All it is I have a fresh water reservoir tank topping off my nutrient reservoir tank. When I say topping off, it's just say if your plants already had chugged more than half of your reservoir, topping off means just filling it back up to your maximum level, your whatever your volume is of water, whatever your container size is, just filling it back up with water. Okay, guys, that's very critical, and that's what I'm saying. It's breaking the rules to hydroponics, because I have not used a pH meter or ppm meter, or pH down or pH up. I haven't done any of that. I just let my freshwater reservoir tank top off my nutrients, so nothing gets concentrated. If nothing gets concentrated, you have nothing to worry about, guys. My pH level is probably fluctuating anywhere from 6.0 to 7.0, who knows. So yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of people, oh, you're doing this wrong, this and that, but you know what? From the results I'm getting from my garden, it's awesome, guys. It speaks for itself, guys. The results speak for themselves. I'm not saying to go ahead and follow what I'm doing. You know, I'm just saying this is my method, and if you guys choose to, then go for it. And I will help you guys out if you have any questions. Okay, guys, I will do my best to answer your questions. But like I said, the key to having a successful hydroponic setup is to make sure you have a fresh body of water topping off your nutrient reservoir. If not, it's a crocky, if it's just a 1 gallon thing, a 1 gallon can, just make sure you go in there and fill it up with water. And you'll know by the time, you know, it probably took me a couple of months, probably like 2 months to figure out how much my plants are eating. Then I started going off by not using pH down in my pH pen or my ppm meter. So to sum all of this all up, guys, the key to having a successful hydroponic system, a growing season, guys. If you guys are using a 3-part mix like Masterblend, cut your calcium nitrate to 1/4 of a strain. Whatever your mix was for your Masterblend and your Epsom salt, leave it how it is. That stays the same. It's just your nitrogen, which calcium nitrate has a lot. So just cut that 1/4 of a strain, and your flowers will stick, and you will have so many peppers. You will have a prolific plant. Okay. Now, for your nutrients not to get concentrated, make sure you're always topping off with water. Don't you go grab another jug of nutrients and top off that nutrients, because now those nutrients ain't gonna bond, and you're gonna have so much stuff in the bottom of your reservoir. It's disgusting, and it dirties up your tank. So don't do that. Don't top off with other nutrients. Don't top off with your same nutrients. Top off with plain water until your plant is done with all that food in that body of water. Remember that, guys. Whether it's ebb and flow, DWC, RDWC, whatever method you're growing in hydroponics, have a fresh body of water of a reservoir. Okay, guys? Always have water topping off your nutrients, so your nutrients don't get concentrated. Those are the main keys to having a successful hydroponic system, guys. I am sharing my methods with you guys, and I hope that this helped you guys out. Hopefully that this answered your questions. Okay, I'm not saying, oh, you don't need a pH pen and you don't need a PPM pen. You know, what I'm trying to say is what I've been doing for the past 3 months, 4 months, experimenting. And you know what? I don't see anything wrong with my garden. I don't adjust my pH. I don't do any of that. I don't. To be honest, guys, I don't. I used to be like that, but when you're busy and you have a busy schedule, you don't have time for that. You know, you come home, shower, eat, you know, whatever, go to sleep, and then back to work again, guys. You know, so I don't have that privilege of staying home and, you know. Anyways, like I said, but if you guys are a beginner, I do highly recommend, yes, get yourself a pH pen, get yourself a PPM meter, and, you know, get used to it. Get used to your system. Know, what I'm trying to say is just know how much your plants are eating. You keep an eye on the nutrients with your PPM meter. That lets you know how much food is in that body of nutrients. Okay? So, to sum it all up, let's wrap it up. If you guys want to get yourselves that Etekcity scale that I have right here, I'm going to put a link in the description, guys, to Amazon. So you guys just click onto that link and it'll direct you straight to Amazon's page where this is at. And again, Masterblend Fertilizer, you can get this at Morgan County Seeds. And the Epsom salt you can get at CVS. Okay? So if you guys have any questions or comments, I probably missed out a couple of things, but you guys get the general idea of when it comes to flowering stages. So I just wanted to get that out there, guys. You know, I hope this helped you out. Like I said, if you guys have any comments, leave them below. If not, you can reach me at Google Plus Pepper Lovers Community, or you can reach me at Google Hangouts as well. And like I said, I'll do my best to answer your questions. And please like the video, guys. I would really appreciate that. And please subscribe. You know, you guys keep following. Like I said, I will guarantee you guys will have a successful growing season next year. And like I said, there's plenty of videos to come. Okay, guys. And alright, guys, take care.